Yesterday, SSLC results were announced, and we all know this. Till the results, we were tensed about the percentage. What percentage would I get? What would be my marks in science, maths, etc. But the real tremor, the real tension now after the result is that which stream to choose: science, commerce, arts. Which among these three is the best for me? And let me tell you, I still remember that 2 years ago, I was in the same situation as the one is on your screen, confused among which three streams to select and all that stuff. And too much of confusion, tumba chaos, no one to guide, no one to help out. That was the situation. And I understand that you are in the same situation now. That is the reason I'm making this video. And let me assure you one thing, that if you watch this full video till the end, your confusion will be turned into confidence like this. You will be damn confident that I'll be choosing XYZ stream, and in that stream I'm going to choose XYZ subject combination. That guarantee I'm giving you in this video. So without any delay, let's start the video. Hey guys, I welcome you all to PUC Made Easy YouTube channel, Learning the Smarter Way. So in this particular video, there are 7 important segments of this video. See, first we are going to have the overall concept, stream andre enu, combinations andre enu, for a minute, and then we'll be having the awareness of different streams and subject combinations available. You ask anybody in Karnataka, like what are the different subject combinations available for science, they'll tell you PCMC and PCMB. But what if I tell you there are other 2 subject combinations? That's why awareness is very important before counseling. So we'll be having the awareness first, and then soon after then we'll select our stream. After selecting this stream, we'll select the subject combination, and then you know, there is something important to tell, a few mistakes to be avoided, that we'll discuss. With this we'll end the video. Okay, let's have the overall concept clarity now. What is stream subject combination anta? See, the 3 streams which you see here, science, commerce and arts, are considered as streams. If I take example, if I consider commerce, the subject combination under commerce are called as subject combinations. For example, MEBA, SCBA, CSBA, these all are the subject combinations. This much of clarity is important before we proceed further. We'll be having the awareness, what are the different combinations available in each of stream, and then we'll go on to select it. Okay. First with science. See, in science there are 4 subject combinations: PCMC, PCMB, PCME and also PCMS. See, these 2 are the most common one, everybody knows, but even these 2 combination exist. If you notice one thing, PCM is common in all, right? PCM, that stands for physics, chemistry and maths. These 3 are the fundamental subjects, with which the 4th core subject is different for all. For example, C is computer science over here, and B is biology over here, and E is electronics, S statistics. Now you will be wondering, which stream is the best for me? Is it science? If yes, which combination among these 4 is the best? See, we'll be discussing all this later on. First, awareness beko, awareness madona. This was all about science. Let's discuss about commerce now. See, in commerce there are 6 different subject combinations. Can you imagine? Only these 2 are the most known one. Lesser known are these 4. And the fundamental subjects in commerce are BA, business studies and accountancy. You will see business studies in accountancy, BA, in all the combinations. That is the same. That is business studies and accountancy. And rest of the subjects I have noted down here for your reference. That is E for economics, and C for computer science, H history, S statistics and M basic maths. Yes, you do have maths in commerce also. Surprising. Let's go on to arts now. See, in arts, these are the 3 fundamental combinations available, which stands for H history, E economics, P political science, P again which is psychology, P again which is psychology, and S sociology. And if you're just confused, P and P getting repeated again, see, the P with a star over here is political science. Okay? The P without a star is psychology. It is just to, you know, differentiate these things. These are all the subject combinations available across all the 3 streams. Now we'll go on to selecting this stream. One of the most important aspect of the video, selecting this stream. Guys, we'll just ask 2 simple questions to us, and with this we'll select which stream is best suited for me. Yes, it is as simple as that. I don't know why people are making it as a big chaos and something very confused about, but it isn't. It's just 2 simple questions and you are done. Let us start. See, the very first question is, am I interested in science and maths? This is the very first question and the most fundamental one. Yes, these 2 subjects, science and maths, will decide which combination you have to take. For example, you know, I have decided in a very subtle manner. If your marks in SSLC, in your boards recently which you have got the result of, if your marks in science and maths is between the range of 50 to 80, And out of 80, I'm not talking about out of 100, I'm excluding those 20 internal marks. I'm just talking about the main exam which you have written for. If your marks is between 50 to 80, then your answer must be yes. If your marks in science and maths is below 50, then your answer is probably no. And if your answer is no, then art stream is what you have to look out for. We'll be discussing the reasons later on. And then if your answer is yes, then science and commerce is what you should opt for. You might be asking, why is science and maths required for commerce? May not be science, but yes, math is required in accountancy, in statistics, math, commerce itself, the entire stream, when you consider the further studies, it is very analytical, and for that math is required. That's why I've considered science and math marks even for commerce. Now if you have scored less than 50, then yes, arts is the option. And what about if your score is between 50 to 80? There's still confusion, science or commerce. For this, we'll ask another question. Am I interested in business, entrepreneurship and finance, etc. related business fields? If it is, see, this is something your conscience have to answer this. We can't quantify this, right? You have to answer this. If your answer is yes, business, own business, entrepreneur, becoming an entrepreneur, startups, entrepreneurship, these things fascinate you. If that is the answer, then you have to go with commerce. Even if you have scored 99%, doesn't matter. If you're interested in these things, without a second thought, I'm telling you, go with commerce. And if not, if these things is something which doesn't excite you, then your answer is no. And obviously the stream for you is science. Guys, this is how easy it was. Just answering these two simple questions, you can decide which stream is the best for you. Now let's talk about the subject combination selection. Now you have decided science or commerce or arts. Now there are various subject combinations, right? Now we'll go on deciding that. Let's start with science. See, in science, we have these 4 combinations, right? PCMC, PCMB, PCME and PCMES. For your reference, I've also listed down the full forms of all these things. Let's start with PCMC. These are the points to be considered. If at all, if you're interested in technology, engineering, coding, software development, cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, data science, one thing. And if you are not interested in studying biology and going with medicine, then PCMC is the best option for you. Okay, let's see PCMB. See, who are unsure whether to choose medicine or engineering. If you are someone who is confused, you don't know whether I should go with engineering or medicine, then you have to take PCMB, because PCMB is flexible. Once you take PCMB subject combination, you can go with either of the things. You can take up engineering, you can also take up medicine. You have both the options. But unfortunately, you don't have this option in PCMC. For example, if I take PCMC, I can't go on taking up medicine. That isn't available for me. So if you are confused, PCMB is what you have to look out for. Then who are academically strong, why? Maths, bio, these are the 2 fundamental subjects which are really going to boom you out. So you must be academically strong if you are going to take PCMB. Okay? And the third point is who are damn sure about doing medicine. See, if you are damn sure I'm going to be the doctor, if that is what you want to do, then why to simply get confused? You should, your option is just PCMB. This is about these 2 most renowned courses. Now let's talk about PCME, that is electronics. Mainly interested in electronic circuits and electrical systems. If this is what your interest is, then you can go with PCME. Although these 2 courses are not available in all the colleges, but if you are that interested, you'll certainly get it, especially in Bangalore and Mysore, in these districts. And even if you select PCME, you are still open to explore the other engineering options. For example, if I select PCME in first and second PUC, and then if I think that civil, I'll go with civil, electronics is not my cup of tea, or I will go with mechanical, you can do that. Although will be held questionable, but that is something different to discuss on, but that is an option available for you. And the last combination is PCMS. Statistics is the 4th fundamental core subjects. Now who are interested in mathematics and data, they must consider PCMS. Let me tell you guys, this is amongst the most lesser known combination, and it is one of the best possible combination in PCM in science, because of data science, analytics and research fields. You must be knowing that data science is one of the amazing career option today. The one who is good at data science will be having good status, will be having good pay, and you ask it, you have it. That is why PCMS stands out. I'll definitely insist you to take PCMS if at all, if you are interested in mathematics and data. See, data science, you might not be knowing much about data science, right? For that, you just go to YouTube and see a little bit videos on data science. Just see if there is any fascination about that particular topic. If yes, you can certainly go with that. Let's talk about commerce now. See, there are 6 combinations in commerce. I have divided into 3 plus 3. Remember a formula which we'll use in the entire video, that is CD, commerce domain. That means interested in business, entrepreneurship and finance. Why am I doing this? Just to save the space, I can't go on typing interested in business, entrepreneurship in every slide, it will take a lot of space. It is just because of that. See, CEBA, who should take it? The students who are interested in computer science. And CD, again, what is CD? CD is this commerce domain, interested in this particular thing, it's just to shorten up the things. And then who are planning to pursue BCA for undergraduate studies. If at all, if you are looking out for BCA, then CEBA can be a good option for you. And then who are aiming for careers in computer science, more or less the same. Let's talk about CSBA now. See, this is another option for you if you are interested in commerce as well as in computer science. Interested in computer science, commerce domain, and interested in data interpretation, data science, research in this domain, CSBA can be an amazing option for you. Also, if you are planning to pursue BSc, BCA in data science, statistics in these domains for undergraduation, and let me tell you, undergraduation means the course which you take up after class 12, that is called as undergraduation. Okay? And if you are aiming for a career in the field of computer science and data science, then CSBA must be your option. Then we have HEBA. See, HEBA is not that available these days, they have dropped these particular combination, but still, my job is to away you, so I'm just telling about that. If you are interested in commerce and you want a little bit of arts touch in this, then HEBA should be your option. Furthermore, if you are planning to pursue careers such as civil servant, writing, taking up UPSC and KPS exams, and then going on becoming IAS, IPS, KAS, that. And if you're interested in law, BA, banking exams, and if you want to go with commerce, then HEBA should be your option. And the other three streams in commerce are these: MEBA, MSBA and SEBA. See, MEBA, M stands for math. These two are commerce with math combinations. Let's see, you have to take MEBA when you are interested in math and commerce domain. See, we were just discussing, right? If your marks were good enough in science and math, you can take up commerce when you have interest in business. So it is a combination. If you're good enough in math, then you have to consider MEBA and MSBA as your options. And then if you're planning to pursue UG top institutions like Delhi University, Christ University and Symbiosis, etc., then MEBA will really help you. Thirdly, if you're aiming to take up professional courses to enhance your career prospects, then MEBA should be your option. And it is, from my side, it is highly recommended. I'll tell you why later. Then MSBA. See, in MSBA, it is more or less both these things are same. It's just that here you have statistics instead of economics. And who should take MSBA? See, the students who are interested in math, commerce domain, plus the students who are interested in data science, MSBA must be their option. Then who are planning to pursue UG courses at top institutions, as I said before, and who are aiming to take professional courses as CA, CFA, CMA, ACCA. See, MSBA will really help you if you are planning to take up these courses. Okay. And then even this is highly recommended from myself, and I believe that MSBA is the best combination in commerce. So why do I persuade you to take commerce with math? Guys, see, commerce with math will open up a lot of opportunities with you. You just drop that math from commerce, you're left out with very few opportunities. So let me tell you, take one among these both combinations if you're looking out for commerce, if in case you are good in math. Lastly, SCBA remains. See, if your condition is commerce, yes, I want to pursue commerce, but math, no, and computer science, no, then SCBA is your option. See, these three are the fundamental commerce subjects, right? Economics, business studies and accountancy, and statistics is data kind of subjects, data analysis ka. So SCBA is a good option, but even for SCBA you must be having a little of analytical skills kind of math. Okay? And then if you're planning to pursue BCA for undergraduation, SCBA will help you. And if you want a analytical combination in maths but something lighter stream compared to MEBA and MSBA, SCBA should be your option. See, these were the 6 combinations in commerce. Let's go on to arts now. See, in arts, again, these are the 3 streams, and I have listed down a few important topics. You just read this and you will automatically you will know why should you pursue arts. And if you are wondering which combination should I pursue, just go with the full form of this. For example, HEPS stands for history, economics, political science and sociology. If these 4 subjects, if you are interested in these 4 subjects, take up HEPS. And something is similar to the other combination, you just see to the subjects in that particular combination. If you are interested in that, go with it. That's how easy it is. So guys, this was all about the combinations and the streams. Now we'll be discussing about a very important topic called as career counseling. See, career counseling in itself is a comprehensive process. It is conducted by a qualified career counselor. Okay, see, it is a paid process, it is a paid activity. It isn't something available in on YouTube, and it is one-to-one. The career counselor will counsel you. For example, if we are sick, we go to the doctor will prescribe some medicines, right, and then we get cured. In the same way, if I'm confused regarding my career, I go to a career doctor, which is the career counselor. He will prescribe a healthy career for me. That is how it is. So it is a comprehensive process conducted by a career counselor. See, these are the 4 steps. I'll just explain this in a speedy manner. A API test will be conducted: aptitude, personality, interest. Why these 3 parameters test is conducted? See, over here on the top you can see, if this is your aptitude, this is your personality, and this is your interest, the point where these 3 things align is the best career for you, and that is why these 3 parameters are considered. A test will be conducted on these 3 parameters, and then a detailed report will be generated on your test results. It will scientifically and systematically identify the most suitable career option for you. That is how it's going to be. And then we'll be having 2 sessions. You can read out this, you will get to know, and the outcome of this is that you will have clarity on the best career path, relevant exams to take, and the most suitable college for your goals. And if you're just wondering which career counseling to take, then I would suggest you Sigmapedia, which is by Amine Mudassar sir. It is one of the most renowned and the best career counseling in India. Let me tell you, this is not a paid promotion. This is just my 3rd video out there. I don't even have 100 subscribers. So it is something generally which I believe, which I have considered. And then lastly, I have a few points to be considered. See, if you are really confused between streams, take science, because if you have taken science, you can shift to commerce and arts after your class 12. But if you have taken commerce, you can't go on shifting to the science thing. If you have taken commerce, you can't do engineering. But the people who have taken engineering can do all stuff which commerce students and art students can do. So overall, if you are damn confused, take science and PCMB, with which we will be having all the possible varieties to take up. Then I have listed down a few points regarding AI. You can go through that, and then an awesome career down the line 2 years for you will become by adding up the best PU college and the best subject combination. See, we have discussed enough about the best subject combination, and best PU college for that subject combination is also very much important. If you want me to make a detailed video on best PU colleges in Bangalore, I will be happy enough to do that. Do comment down about that. And then I have also mentioned about other important factors. You can go through this. See, this is very important. See, electronics, statistics, accountancy, these are the subjects which we haven't studied till class 10th, right? Now, if you are going to take PCME, then you must be knowing a little about electronics, right? So what you can do is that ask your seniors. If you have some seniors who have studied electronics, then you can certainly ask them. Otherwise, a simple thing which you can do on your own is that going on to YouTube and searching, for example, first PUC electronics first chapter explanation. You can do this, or you can go to ChatGPT and tell the entire scenario, this is how it is, tell me about electronics. You will get an idea such that you can take up that, because blindly we can't take up new subjects, right? So for that we can do this. Lastly, I have jotted down a few mistakes which students generally commit while taking up these streams. So make sure you don't commit any of this. You can pause and go through this. It is very easy, you can get by reading it. Before ending the video, guys, I have a request for you. See, this video has taken approximately some 30 hours to make. A lot of scripting work and stuff has done. So one request for you is that please share this video to maximum people. Students are confused, and this is what they need today. At this particular time, there is a need of this video. So please share in all the WhatsApp group, whichever WhatsApp group you have, you please share this video such that it reaches masses. So guys, we are at the end of the video, and I hope that you are clear in which stream you have to select and which subject combination you should go about. I hope that the video was insightful and helpful. Being said all this, I said Saad signing off. Tata, bye.